Man, I've been writing songs, for this is my 36th year. So I started a long time ago. I find these young singers that I got something in common with that love country music, love the same kind of stuff I do. And I've been fortunate enough to find some really talented people here lately.
Yeah, you like that traditional country, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what I cut. Yeah, that's all the country I know.
Right? Yeah. It's hard to believe how many different kinds of country there is now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's sure broadened out. But I believe that traditional country music's making a big, strong comeback, though.
Right? Yeah, I know. I hear all the stuff now and it's like stuff I grew up on or stuff I heard, in the car when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the way that's what's coming back around. That Zach Top kind of putting it back on the map. Jake Worthington and a bunch of other guys. I've been lucky to work with all those guys.
Yeah, Jake and all them. So they reach out to you, you reach out to them, or kind of both?
That kind of both, maybe. I guess I find I reach out to some and some reach out. So
What's that whole process like when you first meet someone? Like what do you try to do?
find out who they are. Find out who they are musically, and who they are as a person, and we got something in common, and especially the music part and the life part too. I kind of keep a pretty small circle. I don't write with a lot of people, but just the ones I you know fall in love with their talent, and that's the only way I can do it.
So like you usually stay with these guys and work with them for because like Will, you've worked with him for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, we're about 6 years in. Yeah, I don't quit when I start working with somebody that I believe in. Until it's just no other choice. But I mean, I wouldn't quit on them then. Like Mark Chesnutt and I, we started writing together back in 1994. I rode the bus with him 7 years. We're still great friends. When he calls, I still send him songs, and I keep a small circle, but it's a loyal circle. That's what I'm always looking for.
Do you think you'd still be this busy?
No, I tell you what, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful for it, but it's got busier. I haven't been. My phone hadn't rang a whole lot over the last 20 years because I didn't write that kind of music, and so to see the resurgence of some real country music back with some real lyrics and real melodies has been great. I'm seeing a whole bunch of it. It's great to see them come to town.
Heck yeah.
And it's turned my life into really busy lately.
Yeah. Good, man. That's awesome. And it's whenever you first started hearing that, you probably like, I'm back.
You know what? I knew someday that it would come back our way. It always does, but I didn't know how long it was going to be. I really just was wishing I lived long enough to see it come back. Uh, One of my friends, Tim Menzies, told me back in the '90s. He said, what we're doing is going to go away someday. We were killing it at that time, and he said, but when it comes back, it won't never come back exactly the way that it was. So all this time, I've been thinking it would come back a little bit more progressive than what we did in the '90s, but I was wrong. It come back more back to the '80s and '70s and '60s country. Because these kids were on YouTube when they didn't like what was on the radio, they got on YouTube and found the authentic stuff. And I think they're more authentically country than we were.